Mount Scrapmore with Brenda. I'm Brenda, and today we're here with this cute, fast scrap buster called I'm calling it double spots. And it just comes together so quick and so fast, and it's a great leader ender. So you can make this while building other quilt blocks. But first, let's get to our shout out. Now, our shout out is Donnell at Donnell Stitches. Now, go give her some love and encouragement. Now, her YouTube channel is going to be in the show notes below. And when you do so, please tell her that Brenda from Conquering Mount Scrapmore sent you. Because I'm sure she'd be looking forward to those extra comments on all views on her channel. Now, the other thing that's in the show notes is our collaboration. Now, our collaboration is coming along. It's going to be released very, very, very soon. I'm so excited about it. The theme is community, and it's a round robin style. So the blocks that are coming out of there are just beautiful blocks. So you gotta kind of, check this out when it's coming. I know I've been saying it's been coming for so long. You guys are wondering when it's coming, but it's going to be great. And it's just one of those things, you don't have to go buy fabric. You can use your stash and you can use your scraps. There's no specialty tools. There's none of that. So it's going to be so much fun. Now, the other thing you're going to find in the show notes is our Zoom sew dates. Now, our Zoom sew dates are listed out from now until December, and it's 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, because I'm in Alberta, Canada. And you're also going to find our Facebook group. Our Facebook group, we have all sorts of the normal things that go on a Facebook group, plus all sorts of different community chats. There's fabric swaps. There's also now recipe exchanges, and they talk about like where to find free patterns. They also talk about how to organize your scraps. They also talk about now, what was it they do? Oh, the sewing room now is part of Discord, because Facebook took away our virtual sewing room in Facebook. So you have to be a Facebook member to join the Discord group. So I know it's kind of confusing. If you're not part of Facebook, yeah, like this, I know you just get the Zoom sew dates then. But they're all lots of fun, and people get to know each other. And it's, like I say, it's a very warm, welcoming group. So lastly, I speak for free to quilting groups and quilting guilds, and I talk about using your scraps and making charity quilts, and I get to talk to all sorts of quilters from all over, and hopefully I get paid by being able to stay there for the show and tell. So now, without further ado, let's get to the sewing. Okay, we're at the sewing machine, and we always do the hardest part first. Well, the hardest part first about this block might be deciding which is the hardest part, because there are no hard parts. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sew the 4.5 by 2.5 and to the 2.5 inch square. That is just how this block gets assembled. It's very quick, very fast. Another fun asymmetrical block. And I just love asymmetrical blocks. I just find they're just the coolest thing. And, okay, so we get there. Now, I'm going to do this where I'm going to press to the dark. So this and this now need to come together. I found this angel fabric and I thought, oh, it's so cute. And I don't remember buying it, but I'm sure it was donated. And I just thought, oh no, we have to use this. It's too cute not to fit. It's got to get out and about in the stash. Use it up and get it out. I have no idea how old it is or where it was from or anything like that. So I don't think it even had a salvage, but it was just adorable. I thought, okay. All right. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to press. This one you have to press this way because it's going to lie just a tad bit flatter this way. So now you want to... Okay, I'm just going to put a plug through because we're almost done already. We're almost done. So, yeah. So you just push it like that. Now, these asymmetrical blocks, there's so many fun layouts. You could make this whole, like, larger blocks, chain right across the entire quilt. You could make little rounds of, like, you know, where you put the next large block here and it would go around. There's so many fun things you can do with these asymmetrical blocks. And yeah, you can do it all in paths. Paths and barn raisings. Yeah. So anyways, now we're just going to web this together going one direction. Line up our ends. And I love this focal blue fabric. This is just so much fun. So there we go. Webbing is a very quick tool to get things done. Now we are sewing this together by a 4-patch, just like a 4-patch, right? So now I'll leave this out of the way. There we go. So now it looks like this. Okay, so you have to decide, okay, this is going to naturally want to go this way because this has got that extra seam, so you might as well make it, do your finger pressing that way, you know, just to kind of get it, just like so. And now this one comes together just beautifully. You see what I did there, right? This piece, larger piece, goes toward this way, and the larger piece goes that way. So now my seams are going to nest beautifully. So we just line up the top edge and we start it. And now the only thing we're going to hold is this seam, center seam. There we go. And there we go. We're going to make past it. And we got a real sharp point because I can feel my seams. You know, that finger pressing and all of that. No, some of you, no, you need to do real press. Yes, you do. I always press before I put it into a quilt. And I end up with really nice results. But I find when we do videos where I stop, I press, I stop, I press, it's just, oh, it takes all day to shoot one video. So, anyways, now, what I'm going to do is this is what the block looks like from the back. And you can see there's two seams here. One is going that way, one's going this way. So in order to continue this, you want that swirling pattern to go this way. And now you just pop open that seam. I know I didn't show you really good. Okay, where is it? You just pop open the seam this way. And now you have all four swirling. You have all four of them swirling. Let me finger press that and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right like this. And right like that. Okay, so now these seams here swirl. Right? You can see that motion now. Okay, so let's get to our ta-da moment. Now here's our big ta-da moment on double spots. This is one of these asymmetrical blocks that would look really sharp on point. You could lay it out as furrows and rows, like so that the larger squares would like chain right across your quilt. You could also do it where you have a like it goes in circles, right? Where it kind of like circles around. So I don't know how to draw those out, but I'm sure somebody does. And if they want to take that on and post them in the Facebook group, I'd be happy to allow them to show that. But like I say, fast, easy, great scrap buster, and it's a good leader ender because they're just that quick. It's that you saw how fast I put those blocks together, right? So anyways, I hope you have an absolutely amazing week ahead and life is treating you gently. Okay, until we meet again, stay well. Okay, bye! Hello again. We just want to thank you for enjoying our video and, you know, coming along with my husband and my YouTube adventure and quilting. And, you know, sometimes things don't work out as best they should, and sometimes they work out great. We're going, wow, that went well. But it's been an amazing journey, and I'm so glad I could share it with you. Share, like, and subscribe these videos. That really helps us out, and it helps us make more charity quilts, okay? So you guys take care until we have a chance to meet again, okay? Bye!